Hey guys, Corey here with a Hip Kit Club scrapbook process video for you today. So we got these cool stamps in the color kit this month, and they're these circular stamps. And so today I'm going to use these to basically make a floral background on this page. So this is my daughter. She's on her paddleboard when we were at the beach over spring break, and it just seemed really tropical to me with the colors and everything else, so I figured it'd be perfect for these tropical flowers I'm going to make. So I'm going to use the paint out of the color kit, and all I'm doing is I put a little bit on some palette paper, and then using a palette knife, I'm just thinning it out as much as I can. If I had a brayer, that would work really well for that too, because I just want it to be a nice thin layer, because I'm going to use it instead of ink for these stamps. So then now basically all I'm going to do is go through all the different colors using the different circular stamps out of the stamp set, and put them all around where my photos are going to be. Now I've kind of got my photos still on the page because I want to make sure that I get these stamps all in the right locations. I don't want to really stamp underneath the photographs too much. I really want them to be all around where the photographs are going to be. So I just kind of move them around throughout this process, trying to do the best I can to not get paint on the photographs. And actually I did a fairly good job, which I was pretty happy because typically I would make a mess. So I'm just going all over. So like, I think it looks pretty cool. I feel like these circles themselves just kind of look like abstract flowers anyhow. So it made it so easy to just kind of use these great, bright, vibrant colors, like tropical flowers with the stamps. It worked out great. While I was doing this, I did notice that since the paint was so thin on that palette paper that it did have a tendency to dry out. I ended up actually adding a little bit of extra blue because that was the one that I had the least amount of paint on. And so it did seem to kind of dry up the fastest. So I did add a little bit of paint later on. So I'm just going to keep adding the circles all around my photographs. I just absolutely love how this comes out. It just, I don't know. I was thinking at first that I was going to have to like stamp it in a different color, and you kind of use the paint as the background and then stamp black on top of it, but I didn't have to do any of that. This just came out so nicely. These stamps were also great. I didn't have, you know, they were just, I don't know if they're just well made or what, but I didn't have any issues with, you know, paint getting caught in between and stuff like that. So I was just really pleased with how this all came out, and definitely will try doing this again. I'm not a great stamper, and so with ink, it's really hard. I feel like I never can get it to look nice, but with this paint like this, it just came out great. I'm just really pleased with it because even when it didn't come out like super strong, it was pretty easy to kind of just like, you know, make it look a lot nicer by adding another stamp here and there. So anyhow, so this is how it is looking. Once I had that pretty much done, I did go back and try and add some water so that I could add just a little bit extra color to all of the white space, just in the form of some paint splatters. They were really small paint splatters, but that's okay. That's all I wanted. I just wanted a little extra color here and there through the little flower design that I had going on. So I ended up wasting a little bit of that hot pink. I needed to have a place for it, but whatever. Okay. So now that it's all dry, what I did was I took this lace paper, like the laser cut lace paper that was in the kits, and I'm cutting out the smaller flowers. So I really like this little paper, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to layer that on top of the little stamp circles for just a few more little floral accents. You guys, I know you see me like kind of curling my photos. I print at home, and when I print them, for whatever reason, they always come out curled down, and I don't like that. I like them kind of popping the other way. So I always have to curl them to kind of get them so that they kind of pop up on the corners and stuff a little bit instead of always curving down. So that when they curve down, it makes them look like they're too flat against the background paper, and I don't like that. So I'm just getting these little flowers here and there, and then I'm using these Amy Tangerine stickers, all the little flower stickers that they have in this. I'm going to use pretty much all the pink ones for sure, and then a couple of the other different little colors as well. I love these because they're just they're so vibrant and bright. They match with the paint so well, and just everything works together for a really nice tropical look. So I'm going to get these all. That one I did use a little foam dot on the back to pop it up since it was on top of the photograph. And then I am going to use different adhesive. I'm not going to use my hot glue on these because it's just not as easy to direct, and then it also has a tendency to dry too fast, so then it would just kind of be like a bubble, and that's not what I wanted either. So this adhesive that I've got is pretty good because it's got a little point on one side, so it makes it really easy for me to direct where I want it to go very nicely. So I'm going to put the title down. The title is She's Totally Tropical, and I'm using these great rose gold foam stickers. I love these. These are amazing. The color is awesome, and there's actually 2 colors in this set. So you get the rose gold, and then you also get regular gold. Oh my gosh, they're just so awesome. So definitely want to get those because they're great. And then I really love these pink thickers as well because they look worn, and so it's like distressed thickers. I don't know, it's awesome. I did stitch those down, and then here's the gold ones that I'm going to use for her initials. So then I'm just going to add some other little things. I like the gold hearts from this foam word set. I was trying to figure out how I could put good times or paradise on there, but I just didn't really have space. So I'm going back to this sticker book and then some of the other embellishments that are in these kits. So I am using this this transparency piece that's got all these great florals on it, and just putting that behind one of the photos as well. And then these cute little heart stickers that were in the Amy Tangerine sticker set. There's another flower piece that could go right there. And then I'm going to use this wonderful. Those kind of stickers are great when you're putting them on top of a photograph because you can still see through them, which is awesome. And then going through these banner pieces, which are also really great. And I just pulled out some different ones that fit the page as well as the colors. So one of them says Sunny Memories, one says Fun Under the Sun, the other one says Weekend Vibes, and one says Touched by Sunshine. So I am not exactly sure if this was actually on a weekend, but it definitely has weekend vibes, so I'll go ahead and keep that. I'm going to date the page. It was over spring break, so I'll go ahead and date that for the correct time period. And these badge stickers I probably won't use as badges, but I did love the whole Wild at Heart with the centerpiece, so I did rip that off and use it. And I'm just adding my journaling. It is in pencil, which probably isn't like real good for the long term. I probably should go over that in pen. But I kind of like the gray and then also the pencil-y look. So that's it, guys. That's my page. I hope you enjoyed it. I loved making these flowers out of the circle stamps. But thanks so much for watching. Thanks for stopping by. If you have any questions, leave them for me in the comment section. And otherwise, you can always find me creatively on Instagram at Corrie J Creative. Bye.